Hello, everyone. Welcome to Map to Love with Catherine Nicole. I'm not sure what I'm going to title this, but I'm sure something wonderful will come to me after the reading. All as I know is I was guided to use the particular cards that I'm using and guided to do the reading in a particular way. We're going to get information on the energy that surrounds the divine feminine, the energy that surrounds the divine masculine. You can view this as the divine feminine and the divine masculine within yourself, which a lot of people that are waking up are starting to realize how important it is to be in balance with both your divine masculine and both your divine feminine, the shadows, the light, that yin and yang feeling within. And you can also look at it like if you are the divine feminine, see how that resonates with you and listening to it for your divine masculine or vice versa. Take what resonates with you, leave the rest. See how things transpire in the next couple weeks is what they're telling me. And this is where the energy is drawing on from the general collective. So remember, time is an illusion, energy is fluid. Whenever you were guided to this video, this reading is the perfect time for you. And I wish you all many, many blessings of healing and abundance and balance. Okay, let's get started. We are going to pick a Moonology card. One for the divine feminine and one for the divine masculine. Divine feminine. Divine masculine. Let's see what's going on according to Moonology cards. For the divine feminine, conclusions are within reach. A full moon eclipse. So some kind of clarity, some kind of information coming in for the divine feminines to help you get that clarity you need, that last final push, that just that little bit of information or that shift in perception or that updated belief systems to help you reach the conclusion. Something that this full moon that we just had in Aquarius, it activated something within the divine feminine. Some kind of truth, clarity about yourself, about your partner, about your life, about your destiny moving forward. Yeah, and you know what? Bigger, like tree trunks. For some reason, they said count them. It's like the last push, the 9, the last push, ending things that aren't serving you, making it through, having the stamina. Like you have the stamina to reach your goals, and the conclusions are within reach. So just keep your heart open. Pay attention to your dreams, what other people are telling you, your intuition. Really trust yourself right now. Divine feminines are coming to a place where they just know. They have it's this inner knowing where the divine feminine just knows what to do, knows who they are, and is really reaching for their dreams, their goals in whatever aspect that is. It could be your health and wellness. It could be in a relationship. It could be in your family dynamics, career, finances, spirituality, whatever it is, the conclusions are within reach for you. The divine masculine, wow, a new start is coming, the new moon. So something about this new moon coming up, whenever you listen to this, if you can look up the moon phases. So divine masculine, look up the moon phases when it's something from the point of now to the next new moon. A new start is coming. So something new is brewing for the divine masculine. New beginnings in life, new beginnings in love, new beginnings with I'm feeling a new attitude for the divine masculine. The collective of divine masculine or the divine masculine within the divine feminines as a collective has been kind of stuck, kind of in a rut, wallowing in the past, thinking things over and over and over in our heads, obsessing. And then it's like that telephone game. The truth happened a long time ago. And then all the stories you've been telling yourself all these years, however long it's been, whether it's you or your partner, the divine masculine has just been telling themselves stories, and it's created this whole different alternate reality that isn't even the truth. It's just based on all the fears and the doubts and the worries over the course of time. And really not allowing themselves to break free from that, not allowing themselves to move forward from the hurt, from the heartache, from the trauma, from the abuse, whatever has occurred. But now it's a time of healing where the divine masculine is rising up and realizing, I can heal myself. I can take control of this. I am the magician of my life. Nobody else has control over me. Everybody else in these situations seem to have moved on and healed, and it's my time to heal. I choose that now, and the divine masculine is choosing the healing, choosing to move forward, choosing to balance the divine feminine and divine masculine within and move forward, and has been in sort of like the dark night of the soul, or is in it now. So the new start is coming, so it may be that it feels like kind of for both in different ways, but sort of mirroring each other, that it's all, you're almost there. Here's that new start. Conclusions are within reach. Just keep going. And that be still rock right here, it says be still, just stood out to me. Like, just be still. Be still in the moments. Be still within yourself. Find that peace. Find that tranquility within your own form. And everything will come into clarity for you. So it's a time that both the divine masculine and divine feminine be still and listen. Listen to the universe. Listen to that inner guide, your higher self. This is the Starman Tarot, so we're going to do the same thing. One of the energy surrounding a little more information for the divine feminine and a little bit more for the divine masculine. Divine feminine and divine masculine. There we go. I really like the energy around these cards, so we're just going to see which one popped up. Judgment for the divine feminine. Yeah, leveling up, rising up. It's Judgment Day. It's time to release judgments that you've had on yourself, judgments that you've had on others, judgments, the belief systems that you've had that aren't serving you. Look at that. 8, 8, 8. You see all those 8s in this card? It is time for you to live your dreams, divine feminine. The conclusions are within reach. And look at, that's you reaching up to the divine, reaching up to where you know the information is, infinite intelligence, source energy. And look at that, connecting with source energy, getting all of this information and clarity. And it's just about busting out of you like a rocket ship, like you're about to take off, divine feminines. And at the bottom it says, it looks like it either says 1888 or it says 18. It looks like maybe 38. Okay, I'm going to show you what I'm looking at. I don't even know if that's numbers, but that's how I'm seeing it. So it looks like a 1838. And I'm not really sure. 1838, past life, finally coming into fruition. Finally, the Judgment Day. Finally, all of those things. And that's the last lifetime. You're bringing all of this wisdom and power. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling you're bringing all the wisdom and power from a past life into this existence. And it might be 1338. I don't know, something like that. But regardless of the year that I'm seeing, maybe it's one of, someone, it's 1838 and somebody is 1338. But it's like finally rising up, finally ending these cycles that you need to end, standing in full power, like literally, divine feminines, you're levitating off the ground like you're about to take flight. And right behind it is the past, is that pain of the past, is that it's like a death and rebirth into this brand new life. A super interesting card, but very powerful. Your connection with the divine, with source energy, is really strong right now. So pay attention to the universal signs, because you are manifesting your reality very, very, very quickly. This is also a symbol of twin flame soulmate union. So if that's something that you've been wanting to experience in your life and calling in your soul family. And I did have someone mention to me that she thought it was, I've been helping her calling in her soul family, and she feels it's something that should be discussed. And I'm going to do, when I feel guided, a special video on that. But what I can say is that when you're aligned with yourself, with who you really are, in balance, your divine feminine, divine masculine, shadows and light within, that yin and yang, and you're standing in your full power, and you declare, I call in my soul family, the people that are going to empower me, the people I'm supposed to be on my path with right now, my divine partner, my divine business partner, whatever it is, you are manifesting this by rising above. And Spirit is saying, yes, we are blessing you with all this opportunity, anything you want, in any direction you want. But it's, really important that you believe in yourself and you keep going. But the universe is with you, divine feminine. Divine masculine, holy crap, there we go. There's that ace, divine masculine, that ace of wands, that creativity, birthing something into life. It could be literal life. I'm pretty sure those are fetuses on the outside and like sperm and things. So if that's what you're wanting to create, you'll create actual life like a baby. This is the creative project. This is that new start, that ace of wands. What I'm feeling is, from before, like I said, the dark night of the soul, feeling depressed, not really sure that you have enough to offer, having these great ideas but not really following through, not feeling so great to follow through. But all of a sudden, pretty quickly, the energy is shifting in the next couple weeks, and this new start is coming, and it'll be the start of it in the next couple of weeks, and it's going to gain momentum, is what they're saying. It's going to gain momentum, and you're just going to have this clarity, this creative project, a new business venture, an opportunity to be with the love of your life. It's new beginnings for you, and you can take this passion and creativity and this new energy and vitality and move forward in really whatever direction. Same as I feel with the divine feminine, you're going to be able to move forward. You're manifesting your reality. The divine masculine is coming into balance and realizing that, like I felt before, like I'm the magician, I'm going to take charge. So here's that ace of wands, like the masculine standing up and taking charge of their life and moving forward into new start, new beginnings. So it's just a confirmation that it's time for new beginnings. It's time to let go of the past. It's time to just really live in the present moment and enjoy everything that is available to you. That's what it's really about. Okay, we are going to get a little more information on actually the divine masculine. We're going to start, they're saying. So these are the angel tarot cards. A little more information on the divine masculine. What's going on now? What's it leading to? What is this ace of wands? What is this new start? Spirit, can you let us know what it pertains to? And because I'm reading for the general collective, it could pertain to several different things. So I'm just going to see what the cards tell me. Now, these are the angel tarot. I am going to get the feeling of it being upright, the story. And being an intuitive card reader, it just makes more sense that way. But the information will come out regardless, like of what they want me to say to you. Okay. So we're gonna read it like a story. Let's see. The Four of Cups. Right, there it is. Missing opportunities, discontentment, the boredom I was feeling. Exactly. This is just confirmation that this is what the divine masculine has been, the energy they've been living in, a lot of the collective. And now they're being awakened, like opening their eyes to the possibilities. Instead of focusing on these 3 cups that didn't work out, it's turning your focus on this cup, which is your cup, divine masculine. And it's so important to take care of yourself and fill your own cup. 7 of Fire. This is what the masculine, divine masculine, is transforming is, instead of being defensive and reactive and immature and like an imbecile, not to be rude, but I'm not judging, but I'm just saying that's the energy. Instead of being in that immature, I've been hurt by so many in the past, so I'm not going to let anybody else in. Instead of using the energy that way, they're learning how to transform it into standing in their power, standing in their beliefs. That's that passion coming in and standing their ground, of course, setting their boundaries, but doing so from a compassionate standpoint and choosing battles wisely and not overreacting, not taking everything so personally, like really working to come into balance with that, because in the past they took everything personally and it's all about them and they didn't know how to process their emotions. They weren't even connected to their emotions. They were just kind of in disconnect is what I'm feeling. for a majority of them, just not even connecting, because if I don't connect to them, then they don't matter, right? I don't have to deal with them if I don't connect with them. I can just focus on my work and focus on other things, but kind of feeling like there's just no passion, no fire. Well, here's this new opportunity, this new beginning coming in that's going to light that fire and bring them into balance. So they use that, could be stubborn energy and lower vibration energy and transform it into higher vibration energy where they're seeing things more clearly and taking charge like a king. And yes, because this is what they really want, is this union. This is about coming into union with themselves, coming into balance with everything, water, fire, air, and earth, shadows, light, divine masculine, divine feminine, because they really want to feel contentment within their own self. They really do want to fill their own cup. They want to feel happy again. They're working on what makes them feel happy. Maybe the same things that made them feel happy before don't really make them feel happy again, and that kind of alarms them and freaks them out. And like, what's happening? I'm changing. But I will say, just go with it, divine masculine. Whatever's changing in your life is for a good reason, because it's bringing you to stability. This is being balanced in your heart space and your head space. The divine masculine has been a lot in their head space, wallowing in their head space and the disappointment and all that stuff. So now when this new fire, this new drive, this creative energy, this beautiful, beautiful surge of energy comes through, they're realizing that they can create their abundance, that they need to take charge of their life, and they're going to finally create this stability within themselves so they can have a stable, wonderful, happy union with somebody else. What are these other cards? There we go. Dropping the burdens. Yeah. So the 10 of fire is the 10 of wands, like dropping the burdens. Having, some of the masculines is, having maybe some health issues, maybe heart issues, breathing issues, needing to eat better, higher vibrational foods, fruits and vegetables, things like that, bringing their body into balance. Life has been out of balance, so they're ready to end this. These are all red. So look at this. It's like disconnecting from their heart space, right? Disconnecting from speaking their truth, disconnecting from any of that, and really only being focused on the material world, only being focused on the money that they're making, only being focused on their own stability and safety, but really kind of being a little discombobulated with that, a little bit, making decisions that maybe weren't the best, or maybe battling all the time, and that causes stress and causes health concerns. So they're ready to drop the burdens, though. The divine masculine is ready for the new beginning. So they're ending these cycles right now. The 7 of air, more going on than meets the eye. So the 7 of swords, yeah, just kind of really wanting to move forward on certain dreams, but feeling like, gosh, based on my past decisions, I really need to take care of this stuff right now. And also, this is the masculine being very much in their head, like stress, telling stories, maybe, not trusting people, maybe not trusting themselves, like I felt earlier, like feeling like their dreams that they had prior and their interests that they had prior that they've been holding on to for so many years are less and less appealing, and they're really resisting the change because the divine masculine feels that, oh my gosh, do I have to give up? Wait, what? I don't feel this way anymore. I don't like this anymore. This isn't what my goal is. Now my goal has changed, and now this union is the most important thing. Now this balance within my own life is the most important thing. Like, what's going on here? So it feels like confusion to me, and maybe needing a little time to find that balance within, and allow yourself to drop the burdens and then go into this new beginning. Yep, there we go. Talking about, wow, bringing it all together, the world. Archangel Michael, 21/3, the angels are working with you, ascended masters are working with you, divine masculine, to help you come into balance. There's that infinity sign, that the 8 on top and bottom, bringing you into balance, which means the message for you, divine masculine, is to move forward into these new beginnings. It's really important that you end the cycles that need to be ended, and you let go of belief systems, and you let go of the past, and you allow yourself to heal. Because when you do that, and you connect with Mother Earth, and you bring yourself back into balance, and you balance your mind with your heart and you connect with source energy up here, then everything comes into balance. You're very much protected and being healed during this time. Divine Masculine and Archangel Michael is with you. So they're saying, what the angels are saying is a job well done. You deserve joy and contentment. Just keep being gracious. Keep living in a state of appreciation, Divine Masculine, because you deserve what's coming to you. And as long as you keep taking the steps to the path towards enlightenment, to level up, to expand, to let go of the past and really stand in your new power and who you really are, everything that you've ever wanted will come full circle. But you have to allow yourself to drop the burdens of the past. And you don't have to do everything alone. You can reach out to people if you need to reach out to people. But this is all for the masculine. It's all about completion. Learning how to accept help from others. Being out of balance. Being stressed. Not having the balance with the mind of the heart. So this is what the masculine's working on. And this is what's coming through within the next couple weeks. Focusing on ending these cycles and bringing yourself into balance. That's all you need to focus on, Divine Masculine, is really focus on nourishing yourself, loving yourself, filling up your own cup, allowing yourself to heal. Talk to someone, go see a counselor, talk to a trusted friend, your partner, whoever it is, but start opening up, start speaking your truth. That's really important. Your connection, meditating, getting out in nature, taking better care of your body, eating more healthful foods and fruits and vegetables, extremely important. Drink plenty of water, because it's coming, and it's coming fast, and these new beginnings are going to be available to you, but you got to drop the burdens of the past, and your power is in the now. So let's keep these off to the side just in case we need to reference them. We're going to keep that world card there. And then for the Divine Feminine, let's get a read on where the Divine Feminine is at. A little more information on the conclusions that are coming, and really transforming into this new, powerful, and see, isn't Judgment right before the world? So that you see, like, as the Divine Feminine keeps him or herself into balance, as the Divine Feminine moves forward with all this truth and clarity and wisdom and completes the cycles, like, and is ready for this whole new world. Well, it's the same thing that the Divine Masculine is doing, completing the cycles, because it is time for the union. It's time for both to come together as one within yourself, and then this divine union of a partner. And it could be a business partner. It could be a very lovely soulmate, beautiful friend that you're going to have the rest of your life, or it could be your lover. It's some kind of commitment coming in, this new beginning, and it's like it's happening for both, because it's time to rise up. It's time to come together. It's time to move forward on our missions. Okay, highest and best for the Divine Feminine. Wow, okay. Well, first we're going to look at the two that we can see, because this is that Nine of Swords, that anxiety, that stress, that worried, staying up at night, losing sleep, not sure how we're going to pay the bills, not sure if this is the right relationship, not sure if this is the job I like. Oh God, it's just a lot of stress coming in from all other, but it's the endings of this. It's the endings, conclusions of this. That's what's coming, is information to conclude these cycles. Because look at that, they're saying make a choice, like, and it was upside down, so like the choice has been made. That's what they're saying. The choice has been made. It's time to end these cycles. Decisions have been made. Judgment, decisions have been made. Yes, to overcome the conclusions for all of this, and that's why I'm going to put it here, because it wants to be. But this is that five of wands, that fighting, that competition. Maybe it's in the work, like where someone else got it, you want the promotion, and there's other people vying for it. And what the universe is saying, Judgment, the decision has been made, and I really feel like the decision is you, if that's what you're looking for. Now, if it's just walking away from lower vibration energies, friends that are sucking the life out of you, that aren't really being true friends, walking away from partnerships, whatever. It's just that bothersome energy. It's time to end the cycles of anxiety and worry. It's just like that saying, worry is a waste of time. It's not serving you. And the Divine Feminine is realizing that, really taking charge and making decisions that are best for the Divine Feminine. And the universe is saying, yes, we are honoring that decision has been made. So let's see what comes up after this. The decision has been made. The Father of Cups came through. And the Six of Cups came through. So the decision has been made. Someone from, I feel like Six of Cups, that's remembering the past, seeds you planted in the past, things that you've been working on is all coming into fruition. The Father of Cups is the King of Cups, very loving, very generous, very kind. This is either the divine partner that you're calling in because you've made this decision to move forward. You've made this decision to release partners or people that are just causing you stress, and you've made the decision to move forward, and this is what you're moving forward towards, is someone very loving and generous, someone that is from your past, either a past life or this, but gives you the warm and fuzzies. This Father of Cups is very well rooted in who they are, very firm, very loving, kind, generous, abundant, healed. And this could be a sign that this is the masculine finally connecting with the masculine's emotions, remembering that all the good of the past and what they've learned instead of all the bothersome details of the past. And so this is them transformed. And so now, the feminine's able to make that decision. Yeah, I'm going to move forward with you. I'm going to plant roots with you because I can feel that you're evolved. I can feel that you've done the work. I can feel that this is a new start for us. So let's move forward together. That's what I'm hearing. In other cases, it's like, I'm leaving. I make the decision. I'm going to be on my own. And this is you loving yourself. Divine feminine coming into balance with the divine masculine and really being in touch with your emotions and loving yourself and coming into this balance and moving forward through the past, learning what you've learned, planting your seeds of intention and waiting for the abundant growth. Yes, coming in, look at that. This is the Two of Pentacles. To me, this is spreading your wings and coming into balance. Look at that. And there's the figure 8. There's the infinity sign, the twin flame, the soulmate sign, coming into union within yourself, divine feminine. Being able to juggle whatever it is that you need to juggle in your life. Your desires are within reach. This is, to me, a very stable card. They're on either side, very balanced, spreading your wings, taking flight with these ideas and bringing things into balance in your life. And again, the 2 is about making the decision, deciding to choose yourself, deciding to find how you can come into balance yourself, love yourself enough to move forward. Also for others, that this divine partner is coming in and this is the masculine, and this is what you're wanting and this is what you're manifesting, coming in, being stable, grounded, roots planted, and helping bringing you that stability. And then here's the Son of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, divine feminine. And look at that. The 6 of Wands, spreading your wings, riding into victory. So to me, this whole spread divine feminine that wanted to come out is you're letting go of the past. Blessed changes are ahead. You've made the decision. The judgment has been made. Spirit is with you, working on these conclusions that are within reach, loving yourself, moving forward, coming into balance, sharing your love in this very innocent, beautiful way, creating your legacy, and it's going to be victorious. Now, for some in union or coming into union, I felt the baby coming. This could be a confirmation that you are going to, have a child, and quite possibly could be a son. Please let me know, and that will help create your legacy, carry on the family name. Somebody needs to hear that. The time has come. If you've been working on this and that's been the pain because you've been trying to get pregnant, the time is coming where it feels good because everything's coming into balance. You're both working on yourselves, filling your own cups, and then you get to share this with a child. So for somebody that is happening, and congratulations, and this will be victorious. Decisions to take better care of yourself too, I'm hearing, in your health, and drinking water and eating healthy for this pregnancy is very important. And for others, it's this new creative project, this new idea is going to be like your baby. So you're coming together in this union with the divine masculine, and this is going to be your baby, or you're coming in connection with this divine partner, business partner, and this is going to be your baby. And this is going to be done with love and generosity and very reciprocal give and take. This union is a very strong union. of who's coming in that's going to help move you forward and being in balance within yourself as well. This also is a card to say make sure you nurture that inner child, divine feminine. But you are ending the right cycles. You're on the right path, creating your legacy. I mean, this is like moving into the ultimate family life, having it all: money, good health, opportunities, great friendships, your soul family, divine partnerships, happy family, happy children. And like I said, because see, like this is judgment, right? Rising above. I always think of judgment as rising above. You've risen above all of these swords and all of these wands, all the burdens, rising above divine feminine's victorious. And what's going to make you victorious and move forward is you're spreading your wings. You're making the decision and you're moving forward, listening to your divine guidance, and your conclusions are within reach. The decision has been made. It's time. It's time for your legacy. It's time for love in your life. It's time for this union. And it's just time. Okay, what's beautiful. Now we're going to get some messages for both the divine feminine and divine masculine with the unicorn cards. Oh, that was the Wild and Unknown Tarot, by the way. Messages for both, for all, whoever's listening to this video. Divine feminine, divine masculine. I appreciate all of you and the support on my channel, the likes, the subscriptions, the comments. It's amazing. If you haven't checked out your sign pick a card, please do. I had a lot of fun doing those, and I really want you know, to see what you think. Okay, messages, please, highest and best. Messages. It's worth waiting for. Your patience will be rewarded. So remember at the beginning I was saying I felt like kind of one last push, and the divine masculine, same thing, ending cycles, just one last push, just keep going. You know it's going to work out. You know that everything's working out for you, and just keep going, being patient. Just work on what you know you need to work on and just keep moving forward because it's worth waiting for. It's all happening in divine timing. You are gifted. You are very intelligent and talented. Absolutely. You are gifted, and your unique gifts and talents are needed in this world. And that's what's coming in, this clarity, these ideas, this way to move forward and use your gifts. Brothers and sisters, to get along with others, see the love and the best within them. Yeah, this could be actual siblings, like healing family dynamics. Also, your soul brothers and sisters, just calling in your soul family, like I talked about earlier, just intend it. Show me physical manifestations, God, the universe of my soul family, and bring them to me, please. Things like that. And just intend it and believe it, and so it is. I'm confirming it for you. And it's true. What you're asking about is the truth. What you've been thinking of, what were you thinking of just now, the questions you've had with this reading, your intuition, what you know is true. That's your confirmation. It's true. And it's true that you are gifted, and that other people should be patient for you, that you're worth waiting for. Someone needed to hear that. You are worth waiting for. And so it's true. Or they are worth waiting for. Your divine partner is worth waiting for. Believe in yourself. Yes. See yourself doing well, and you will. That's the whole law of attraction. The law of vibration. Whatever you're attracting, the thoughts turning into things, balancing your mind with your heart, and really moving forward and believing. Like I said, with every kind of healing, everything, as long as you believe, it is true. And creativity. Yeah, it's super, super creative time. Super creative time. Draw, paint, think, and act in creative ways. Create your own reality. What you're thinking of is coming into your life. Make sure that you write a gratitude list, or say out loud what you're grateful for, what all the things you appreciate now, all the things that you know. Dream your life and dream bigger, and peace will be coming to you because you're taking the time to bring yourself into balance. That's what's going to come, is peace. We're going to get one final message from the Les Vampires for whoever is watching this video. One last oracle message, and I have been guided to read from the book here. Let's just see what comes up. move these so you can see what I'm doing, because I know it's time to get those creative juices flowing. Write down your ideas that are coming to you, because this new start is just going to be really powerful. And you know, you're both ending cycles. The world is yours. It's a really powerful time for creating life, literal life, birthing things, projects coming into fruition. What is the best message? Highest and best for the general collective? Right here. And I was going to use these in the last reading that I did, and for whatever reason, I didn't, so I wasn't guided to, but they said, well, for sure this time. Okay, here we go. Transgression, flaws, contradictions, mistakes. So it's learning from them. 41 of 5, blessed changes. Okay, let's see what I have to say. Oh, what I'm hearing is get creative with what you think are your own flaws and your shadows. Get creative. Transform them into the light. They're all part of you. You can use them to your advantage, and you can use them for good. And also, when you're looking at others, you know, see that they're only human as well, and they're doing the best they can, and they're mirroring you, and they're teaching you things, and that will help you get over seemingly quote-unquote flaws, you know, that you may find that people have, or yourself, and letting go of that. Seeing the truth, that you're beautiful just the way you are. Lest vampires speak, there are many in this world, vampire and human, fairy and otherworldly creature, who seem to delight in the faults of others, using them as a way to prove their own worth. See, they point out, you are worse than I. And could there be any worse than this killing of a sacred animal, the unicorn, now mourned so deeply by the little vampire? This is false glory, and disturbing to all of us who live long lives, to see so many worry that they have sinned and hurt others and cannot be forgiven, and to see others glory in the guilt they use to manipulate and feel righteous. The most perfected souls upon this planet have all created moments of their lives where they have gone against their own values and their own hearts and their own souls and transgressed. Let me stop right there. Exactly what I was saying. Love yourself anyways. Love the people anyways. It's all about understanding that it was part of your path. They have hurt themselves as they have hurt others. And so, when you see this card and wonder what it is you have done wrong, know it is this. It is incorrect of you to assume that your faults and flaws, your poor decisions, and yes, the mistakes you have made are more ghastly than any other. There is not one amongst any of us who has not done wrong. And it's good that we vampires and you humans can feel remorse and take steps to correct ourselves and do better. But what we witness from here is that you are being told again and again by either an abusive other or your own abusive part of yourself that you are guilty, wrong, and can never be forgiven. You must now take steps to correct what can be corrected. Apologize clearly. And once if this is the right thing for you to do, and then forgive your own self. That's the key, forgiving your own self. To continue internally erode your own value due to another's encouragement is false kind of virtue. There is no good in hurting yourself over and over to prove how sorry you are. Live better, do better, but let self-punishment go. And do not allow another to utilize your compassionate remorse for their own ends. Yes, they are. We all are human and other world creatures going to transgress against the natural laws and the laws of our own souls. What we do about it is what matters. Go on now and make amends. Then give thanks for the gift of self-forgiveness. The blessing of this card is when we go against our own integrity, our soul will let us know. And if we continue to deny that inner voice, the universe will show us where we are going. Make amends, take stock, assess, and redirect, and come back into harmony with the voice of your soul. So really what it brings together for me is that we all transgress. We're human. Everybody makes, I don't think they're mistakes, just chosen experiences to learn from, right? And if we can see the flaws in ourselves and the flaws in others and the things that didn't work out exactly like we thought and the relationships that didn't go as planned, things like that, work opportunities that didn't pan out, people taking money from us taking from, whatever it is, it's all part of the plan to learn and grow from. And if you can take that wisdom with you and understand what the message here is to transform everything into the light and move forward. Stop berating yourself. Stop being so hard on yourself. Let this go, because the judgment has been made that you are victorious. And the world is yours. You've done a good job, and it's time for you to enjoy this fruitful, abundant life. And if we're always focused on the past and what coulda, shoulda, woulda, and the fears, the anxiety that both sides have been feeling, the doubts, the hurts, the pain, if we don't let go of that and allow ourselves to evolve and rebirth into this new life, the universe will keep pounding, things at you, keep bringing things to you, keep giving you those tower moments that will actually force you to move forward. So I feel as a collective, you're realizing this now, and you're realizing this, that the imperfections are what make us beautiful. The imperfections are what teach us and help us grow. Without the imperfections and the contrast, we would never be where we are today. We would never be as powerful as we are. We would never be as advanced as we are. We would never know how powerful we really are if we didn't have those things to overcome. Everything is working out for you. You will be receiving clarity very soon. Be open to the ways that the universe speaks to you, and be ready for these brand new, beautiful, creative, passionate, loving new beginnings. I wish you all many blessings, and I look forward to hearing from you. I appreciate all the support, the shares, the likes, the subscriptions. It's really helping me move forward too. Thank you.